we have been working with this partner of ours, Eforel, in focusing in Indonesian regions for many years. So Eforel actually has transformed their business into the solution base, and they has become Advantech domain-focused system integrator, focusing bringing new technology, new solutions into Indonesian's market. So today we have here Mr. Hanggar to talk about some of his experience on this. So actually, I have one question to Mr. Hanggar. I mean, in Indonesia, there are many challenges, especially the end users has different requests, different requirement in each project and applications. As the domain Advantech domain-focused system integrator partner, how Eforel collaborate with Advantech that requires flexibility and scalability solutions. Mr. Hanggar?
Okay, thanks Ryan for the introduction. Okay, yeah, mostly every customer has a different requirement of its application or project. But before that, I will explain the Indonesia trends now to following the industry 4.0. Okay. As we know, starting 3 years ago, in Indonesia, government with Kementerian Perindustrian already informed to all of industry to be implementation industry 4.0. So we have a lot of sector for any factory. We have sector on the food and beverage, and then textile and apparel, and then automotive, electronic, and chemical, and so many things other besides that. Okay, so what is the challenges in here? Each of a factory have different requirement and different concern. I think there is some factory still using manual production, any factory already using PLC and semi-auto production, and any factory full auto with robotic. So to overcome this issue, we have some classification or two classification for this. The one is a product solution, and number two is a project solution. What is the kind difference of this? So for product solution, we just focusing for Advantech solution based on iFactory solution like OEE and then EHS, like already informed. Okay, so yes, I can say it's not 100% iFactory can cover the customer requirement or customer needed, but we no need create the solution from zero, because iFactory have like function OEE and EHS, SPC is a global standard. So we just do some editing and modification, but not a lot. If we pull in the percent of project, like on the presentation, start until finish, we have 100% of the project, but 50% is already complete by Advantech. I mean in here is by software already complete and has been done by Advantech. In the scope, I mean is about the dashboard, and then database is already prepared all of by iFactory software. And then how about the 25% is this for the configuration, like how to connect with the PLC and how to input the parameter or tags and creating the name of the machine or others is for 25%. And then the last 25% is for the commissioning and on-set client if needed. It's like installation some sensor, pull a cable or other things. Based on our experience, the modification is still needed by customer, and then flexibility is must in the solution. So how to overcome this? In this iFactory, we can add some editing, or we can add dashboard, not only using based on the bring from the iFactory, but we can add more than this. In addition, with EdgeLink and data gateway or web access SCADA, we can connect with so many PLC, because I can say this is the part of important. As we know, in the customer have so many brand, not only one brand, any brand from China and from Japan and others, so many brand in the customer. So the challenges and our software must be flexible to can connect the system, the existing customer system. So I think it's the part of important. And what is the benefits if we using iFactory? We have I have explained the 3 benefits, and here the first is for sales. This for our customer or SI partner. What is the benefit for our sales is more confident to approach the customer, because we can show the dashboard and only the future, all the future, not only just presentation. Like before, Usually our sales just only share the presentation, but now with iFactory, we can show the dashboard, we can show the demo link to the customer. So before customer accepted this project, customer or SI partner can get the user experience. What is I will get is after the implementation the solution. And then for number 2 is what is the benefit for the project manager? I mean, this is for SI partner on if you are end user but implemented by self. This project can be finished more faster with only need 1 or 2 engineer for configuration the iFactory software. But if you need a requirement for the hardware installation, you can add it. You can add that if you need it. If you are from automation company, usually we need investment not only automation engineer but IT engineer to set up and manage the database. With iFactory, I think automation engineer with little IT background can handle it and possible to configuration all of the iFactory. And number 3, for the customer, what is the benefit for the customer? Number 1 is easy for maintenance and upgrade system by self. You can tell to the customer if they're using iFactory, it's easy to internal team and of user if want to upgrade and maintain their system. And then what is about the project solution? This is our classification. Number 1 is product and number 2 is project solution. The specific for custom project, like Ryan mentioned before, is the specific for the custom project. Sometimes we combine iFactory and web access SCADA or just a web access SCADA to build an application. So web access SCADA is the flexibility software with web-based QI and already support HTML5. So it's easy to create web-based software with this. Today, I can say with Industry 4.0 trends, all customer want to software not on the PC based again, but the software must be can open by browser or mobile phone or tablet. So how to cover this? I can say web access can cover this issue. So you can choosing web access for the solution to cover the customer requirement about client using the mobile phone or then the tablet or others. And then how about the flexibility? I can say, as you can look in the part of database, if web access is support the flexibility for the database, it's possible to integration with third-party software from the customer. Besides that, sometimes the important if you already develop the web-based software is how about the client? Is the client will be payment again or other? But in the web access, it already support with free client, so you or customer or the user can access by using the tablet, mobile phone, or the computer by self and no any charge again from here. And the last, but is knowledge is about the flexibility on the future. I mean, now many customers want to using web-based application, but with on-premise server. Yeah, we can give you the option about that. So we have the solution for the on-premise server because sometimes until now the customer still want to using on-premise server. But if you using already implement a iFactory or web access, if in the next future you want to upgrade your system to connect with a cloud system, whatever you want the cloud you have, it's possible to handle it. And you need start from zero again to create the system, but you just choosing what is the parameter or what is the task want to share to the cloud. And here I will show to all of you about our success case story about this project. So in the topology, we can look as we have not only one or two brand, but some of brand of PLC or controller on existing machine. And in the OEE application, we must know what is about the production output, and then how about the status of the machine, and then how about the production reject. All data is on the PLC. So with web access SCADA is as a gateway, we can connect with the brand of PLC and putting the data from the PLC and send to the server. On the server OE, we have, like I mentioned, we have the two solutions for you. we can provide for the local or on-premise with server on the site, or we can provide a view with cloud service. So how about the challenging is in this project is how to connect with existing software the customer have. I think this is just only one sample of the software is Tableau, maybe, or others, because I think Tableau is very famous not only in Indonesia but in the all of in the world. So how to connect this? In using iFactory, you can connect with GraphQL, or Advantech have a solution. The name is the data connector. So you can have the option using GraphQL on the data connector to connect with third party. Why? Because it I think now is the challenging and must be done, because all of factory already implemented ERP, software third party and other. But how about the production layer? The production layer is still by manual input by shift, by end of shift, or still input by manually by leader of the production. But you already have the ERP. Why you will not the combine within your system existing and with our solution? Okay, and then this is the sample project for the customized. I can say, or if the factory cannot cover your needed. So in here we have the software web access SCADA. I show in here. We have the project example. If vibration, just a sample is the vibration monitoring to monitoring your machine. So in here, we using web access SCADA to develop all this software on the dashboard and other. We using web access SCADA, and the dashboard is more important. Why? I think all SCADA before we look at this process and they like silo or motors on others. If you want needed, it still have, we can provide that. But now the dashboard is more important because we can know the trending, we can look at the reporting and other, and we can, if we want to analyze the machine, we just choosing the date and we can pack it and know the trending, the condition of the machine. So for the customize, sometimes we will using web access SCADA for our project. You can add or many picture, you can add some information what you want in the our platform web access SCADA. So the web access SCADA is a support for the local, or if you want install the web access in your cloud service, is possible to handle it. So I think to cover the flexibility or the custom solution, you can choosing web access SCADA if the iFactory can cover that. Okay, thank you, Ryan. Back to you.